This is Deducter bringing you the third mission of the Grand Campaign 39. This is Lodz, which is a fairly interesting scenario, although not too difficult. You have to take this city, which is the key, and a few objectives beyond it. This city being the one near the fortification hexes, you do not want to really take any of the cities in the north. So these flags are all basically impossible to obtain because there's a massive number of Polish units here at Kutno. So do not cross Berza River. Let's see. The first thing I want to do is to take out this city, Kalitz. Should not be difficult to accomplish. Or maybe it'll be very difficult to accomplish. Let's see. Hopefully the recon unit can now deal with it. So after taking this out, I'm in good position. Next, I gotta try to remember what happens here. There's an artillery. I don't like that. Those odds could be better. So hit it with the Panzer now. Also hit it with some more artillery. That mountain unit has 4 entrenchment, and that's a lot. So if you notice, you attack with infantry, the entrenchment level is divided by 2. In other words, the effective defense of this mountain unit is 5. I've also given all the AI mountain units an additional close defense. Hence, if you attack it with a fighter, the odds improve since the entrenchment level is divided by 2 and the game always rounds down. So that was good. Let's see, how should I do this? Oh, the other big thing about this scenario is the key is to save this group of auxiliary units, the 10th Panzer Army. You need to save at least 3 of them for decisive victory, which is relatively easy to achieve. Fortunately, also, those AI units those auxiliary units are very helpful when I am playing with 2 core units down. In between the scenarios, I bought another artillery, another 2-range artillery, actually. So what do I do about this? Well, this army is in great danger of being surrounded and destroyed. What's a good way of dealing with this? I don't want to be next to any of the anti-tank units. So, why don't we do something like this? Well, that was underwhelming. That's good. So the AI will advance and attack with its units. Ooh. Wow, it's gonna catch one of my panzers in a forest, but I get quite lucky and only lose 2 strength points. So there is an example of good luck working out for me. Now, let's use our air power to maximum effect. This is actually not as trivial as I thought it might be. Because without the airfield, is a very dangerous idea. Oh, by the way, I received my first SE unit which I am going to use here. For the SE infantry, I've actually increased its initiative by 1. The base game increased its soft attack and its ammo by 1, but I've also increased the initiative, and I've lowered the cost slightly, especially for motorization. Well, okay, I lowered the cost of motorization significantly. They are only 50% of what it is in my mod. So trucks usually cost 50 prestige, but they cost 100 in my mod, and the other transports are even more expensive. Let me think. Whereas for the SE infantry, all transports are half the cost of what they are in my mod. That actually was not the right way to move the units, but I'll be fine. If I come in attack, there is the very real yeah, that's really risky. I'm gonna do this instead. Yeah, there's no good way around this. We might as well keep attacking. Hope I get lucky. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. So that unit will retreat and repair, but it's fine. So the great thing about SE infantry is they come with motorization for free. As in, you don't have to purchase the 100 prestige truck in addition to the infantry, so that's always nice. Polish are attacking more aggressively than I remembered. Alright, I gotta be very careful here. So I do not want that infantry to remain in that forest. Seems rugged defense is happening quite often. 3% chance. Let me think. Oh, that's terrible. If I move this up here, it's quite vulnerable. I don't like that. Well, I guess I have no choice. I should be fine. That cavalry is going to retreat too. Not scoring as many kills as I would like. And now, oh boy. This unit is in range of the anti-tank, which is not good. So there are a lot of fortifications in front of Lodz. That's why you do not want to attack that position, if at all possible. I might as well do this. That's... I have no air support. That's not good. So these turns are the most critical. Good thing that anti-tank unit is in position to intercept that tankette. Yeah, I did not like that. But now, at least, I have a good chance to turn this around. First things first. I do not like that tankette. I also don't like the Polish defenders there. So that's one down. We'll retreat this over there. Move this up. Use the recon to help force their surrender. Kill the tankette. Polish off the defenses. So the SE infantry is somewhat vulnerable to attack, but that can't really be helped. There we go, that's a good defensive position. Alright. I may not have enough time to actually win decisive victory, but that's okay. Rain next turn, that's not good. Let's see, how can we do this? First things first. Let's start picking off these cavalry. So if you hit it once, it won't retreat. That was not a favorable outcome. If I use Panzer to attack, that's really risky. Still, time is of the essence. So that's good. Let's start picking off some more of these units. Complete with here comes time for some interesting tactics. So, how do you kill this anti-tank unit quickly? Hit it once with artillery. You force it to withdraw into the forest. And then you hit it with infantry again. Easily done. I want to start shoring up some of my defenses here. Is it 3-range artillery? Look at this. What else should I hit? I want to start moving units in position for the subsequent assaults. I just have to be careful not to lose any more than 2 auxiliary units. So yeah, that was probably a mistake. Shouldn't have moved that Panzer out to the front. So okay, rainy weather is really bad for the most part since initiative is capped. And I don't like that. Again, it's best to fight in close terrain with infantry against anything else. Oh, that's not always true. There are some exceptions. I don't like those Polish cavalry. There isn't any good way to deal with them. They're gonna be able to take back one of the cities temporarily. The best way to deal with them, I feel, is to use my motor troops. Well, you know, you have to take some risks. We'll do this. It's kind of risky, but I feel like I don't have much of a choice. Actually keep this fast mover around here. Alright. So recon units get full defense in cities. In other words, they get 3 bonus to defense, 3 entrenchment rather. That's pretty useful. Alright, let's think. Who should I kill first? I do not like that weaker cavalry. it won't withdraw, and it'll be easy pickings now. I only have 6 turns left. Oh boy. That is not a lot of turns. I think I best stash forward now rather than later. So here we have another mounted troop. Which is very well entrenched. Fortunately, it doesn't do so well in the open. So it is very important that I start encircling the main objective Lodz. I'm not sure if I can achieve decisive victory, but it's worth trying. Let me think. Let's see what's in this city. There's an infantry. That's actually a big headache since my artillery is not in position this turn. I wonder if I can lure it out. That would be the ideal outcome. Even if I have to sacrifice a unit to do it. Let's try that. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to start transferring this unit. I did lure it out. Excellent. But I had to sacrifice a unit to do that, so I can only lose one more auxiliary unit. That's not good. Alright, I have 5 turns left to accomplish this. Not a lot of time. We need to move now. Damn, these mountain troops are tougher than I remembered. I've really got to start transferring my troops very quickly. No time to waste. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go capture that airfield. So let's see. I can start hitting the artillery there, but it's really risky to do without cover. So I am going to do this. Let's transfer my remaining forces ASAP. So I got lucky there, didn't lose any strength. Okay. Let me think. I need to start taking out that artillery piece as soon as possible. And I need to do it under the cover of artillery fire. So... this is the best way to go. Do I have enough units to try to do something cute? Let's try to do something clever. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. Wow, I can afford another lost unit, but this is it. I'm gonna regret this. So first, we weaken that supporting defender. We take out the anti-aircraft battery. Oh, it had more entrenchment than I remembered. Wow, that's a doozy. It doesn't matter. Huh. Let's start hitting the artillery. And we are now in good position, relatively speaking. So I gotta send some troops to deal with that. Best to resupply this unit for good measure. So I do not have a lot of time. Well, I got lucky there. Sometimes it is definitely better to be lucky than skilled. Alright, this opens up some more opportunities for clever tactics. Among other things. We don't need this unit here. The little anti-tank unit can finish this off. Let's see. Move this up. The most critical thing here is that I have a unit on this airfield. Since that prevents respawning, but it's gonna come under heavy attack. If only I had a unit with better defense, but I don't. So I have no choice but to use this auxiliary unit and hope for the best. that's it for tricks I can play. I mean, I could put a unit next to here, but I don't want to do that just yet. The AI is going to buy some defenders to reinforce these positions, I feel, but it's not too much of a choice. As expected. Okay, I'm going to lose that unit, and the AI is going to reinforce this position. That's fine. So, I gotta be very careful with the last auxiliary units I have. Wow, those infantry hurt a lot more than I expected. They're not even the mountain troops. Okay. Oh, the AI didn't reinforce. That's excellent news. Alright, now it is critical that I retreat behind the river. And I send units to block the remaining positions. Well, that's no good. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? What are some good ways? This unit, this Polish infantry should be forced to surrender, like so. Move this unit up. Yeah. This is pretty safe. Then what should I do? We'll keep this anti-tank unit there. Those aren't good odds. Move my 3-range artillery up. Move troops into position to begin preparations for the attack. So now the AI is going to start buying units north of the river, and it is critical that I hold the Burza River and not allow any of them to actually cross over. And I should take the remaining objectives as soon as possible. Well, because I only have 2 turns left. So, let's see, how can I do this quickly? Let's start with that. Let's weaken it. Those aren't favorable odds, but I don't really have much of a choice right now. Got lucky. Bit of lag. Yeah. Let's see, what can I do? Well, that's really bad. Fortunately, I still have one more turn to do this with, so things are not as hopeless or dire as they may seem. Let's see. We'll begin the final assault. Also want to try to force this Polish infantry to retreat, if possible. Put the infantry in there to garrison it. That's interesting. Huh. Well, that's certainly interesting. It can't possibly kill me, but it can do a lot of damage, which I don't like that. So I want to try to finish it off. What sort of tricks can I employ to do so? I can try this. If it retreats, I'll be in gold position. Yep. So that worked out nicely. And we'll take this city for fun. If I get lucky. Oh. I actually am pretty terrified of a Polish counterattack. I don't want to risk my core unit though. And I can't afford to lose any more auxiliary units for decisive victory. This is actually kind of a tricky proposition. Ah well. We'll risk it. And that worked out. So as you can see, there are a lot of Polish units up here at Kutno, and they bought all these new tanks, which for some reason they didn't counterattack with. So things worked out quite nicely for me this scenario. Alright, thank you for watching.